Everyone, what's going on? Coming at you today with a new build vlog. This one's a little bit different though. We're going to start working on adding on to this garage, so stick around.
Check this.
Okay, so this is what we're working with. We're going to add on 12 by 16 to this. This is already a 16 by 16 and I'm just out of room. I mean, no room for nothing. So we're going to add on to it, and the big thing is we're going to make this where I can actually put my Blazer in here and get it out of the elements instead of it sitting over there in the driveway under a car cover. Yeah, so we're going to start working on this. So been out here this morning a little bit, just kind of tooling around, getting an idea of where I'm going to start setting my posts and stuff. And there's actually quite a bit of lumber there. I got a lot of it covered up, but damn, these lumber prices are unreal. Oh, give you a good idea. I built this, me and my father-in-law built this, oh, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe even 9 years ago. I had $1,800 in it total, everything, wood, metal, you name it, 1,800 bucks in it. This little pile of lumber I got right here that I bought here just a couple weeks ago, yeah, right. I got a third of what I have in the building overall. I can give it to you just for example, with the way lumber prices have shot up over the last couple years. When I built this building, I don't know, like I said, 7, 8, 9 years ago, 2x4s were like $253 each. I got a whole stack up underneath here, along with a whole stack of 2x6s, 2x4s, 16 footers. $14.95 a piece now. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. So yeah, like I said, getting some stuff laid out here, just kind of got an idea where I'm gonna start setting posts and stuff. But I'll take you inside and show you why I've got to add on to this. All right, don't mind my mess here, guys. It's cramped. Things are just kind of thrown around in here. But anyway, 16 by 16 was big when I built it. Didn't have much to put in here at that time. But as you can see here, it's full. I got my bike, the boys' bikes. You know, they had just little bikes when I built this, and I really wasn't back into car audio back in. Got a whole bunch of car audio, show stuff, extra amps, spare subs, that sort of stuff up there. But I'm just out of room in here. I mean, my tool bench is cramped. Just ain't got room for nothing. So like I said in an earlier video, instead of rebuilding the Blazer this year, I was going to take what I kind of had start setting back to do that. I'm going to add on to this this here. So that should, like I said, 12 by 16. That should make this 12 by 32 total. So my plan is we're gonna get that framed up outside, and then here, once we get it framed up, we're gonna put some gravel in there for now. Maybe next year I'm going to pour some concrete, but not this year. I just want to get it built, start getting some stuff in it. But anyways, my plan is get this framed out. I'm going to use the existing metal on this side here. I'm just going to put it out here on this wall. So I've still got to order my metal, but I want to get it framed so I know exactly how much metal I'm going to order, because, you know, just like everything else, price of it is one up. So that's my plan, and then I'll take out some of them band boards from this side here, so I can have access to it. It's going to be a bit of a step down. I did have to build this a little high because as you can see right here, we have a creek, and then this creek runs on down through there, and it runs into another creek. So we do get a lot of flooding here, so that's why that's kind of built up the way it is. So my plan is I mean, it's nothing fancy. This ain't nothing like some of you guys that I follow, or maybe even some of you guys that follow got big, nice garages with lifts and this and that. Yeah, it's not going to be too crazy, but should be able to put the Blazer in here and maybe move some bikes and stuff in here afterward. We'll see after start getting things built and stuff. Like I said, just gonna put gravel down in it for now, and then down the road we'll put some concrete in it or something. But just gonna put some doors that open easy, that way if it does, water does coming up, I can just jump in the Blazer and pull it out. We usually take our vehicles across the road over there to the neighbors once we start getting flooding. But water has been over my driveway before, and it's only been up to about where this pampas grass is starting to grow back. It's never been up around the building, and this little bridge over here with a creek underneath of it, it's never been over the bridge. It's primarily down through there is where it comes up. But just to be on the safe side, I think I'll be good. We monitor it pretty good when the water starts coming up. And then I should be able to run out here, jump in a Blazer and pull it out. If in the event it would ever get this high. It's never been this high on this end of the property here, because we got 3 acres that stretch way down there, other family members that live here. So yeah, let's get started on this. So the first thing I got to do is take out a couple of these trees here before they get way too big anyways. But as you can see, general idea where my posts are going to be set here. Yeah, that's not going to work. So we're going to have to get these trees taken down. So hopefully I could drop these without hitting the building, and I think I should be able to. Might tie a rope on it, one of these other little trees over here, in case it does start falling that way. But if I notch it right, I should be able to get it. Okay, so I was able to drop it exactly where I wanted to. I already started trimming some of these branches off, but I did my notch cut and then hinged it on the back side, and she laid exactly where I wanted her to go, which is right there, right between those trees. So I was able to save it from smashing the corner of the existing building. Not too bad for an amateur, hey. So let's get this cut up and cleaned up, and then we're gonna have to come back to this one here. Probably wouldn't have to, but I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it. Might as well get it out of here. Save it for the future, because that will be awful close to the edge of the building. So we'll get this chopped up and cleaned up. All right, we got one down, all chopped up. Neighbor's gonna come over and get that pile. Top of the tree here, we'll just drag it over on the brush pile and burn it here later. But that's all done. And you guessed it, I gotta stop for the day because we have a track meet to go to. I love my sons to death, but it's tough sometimes working, running the sports and all that stuff, trying to get other stuff, things that you want to get done. So like I said, that's it for today. I doubt I'll be able to get back in time later this evening to do anything. That's my educated guess. So there's a couple hours worth of work anyways. Get it in when I can. So we'll catch you on the next one. So we're back a few days later. Actually, it's been about a week. These piles are still here. Neighbor said that he even wants this too, so we'll give that to him. But I have a little time here today. We're gonna see if we can't drop this tree, and then my wife said something about dropping that one right there in the corner, so I don't know. We'll see. We got rain coming in. I'm doing this. I'm doing things with the Blazer. So we'll see if we can't get this down and get her whacked up. Well, I'm no lumberjack or nothing, but I dropped that exactly where I wanted it. Couldn't have worked out more perfect. I was afraid of the power lines there. If it fell too much that way, that it would hit into that tree or go to the left or right or whatever, hit those power lines and then possibly mess something up. but dropped her exactly where I wanted her. Let's get her cut up now. All right, got her all whacked and stacked. I think that gives me the room per se to start setting posts. I don't know if I'm gonna start setting those tonight. I mean, I can get the holes dug, but I got no sackcrete, and we're supposed to get a lot of rain here, like any time. That's why I'm trying to get some of the stuff done here. So that might be it for today. I don't know just yet. But like I said, I got all my lumber here. It's going 12 feet wider. Can't wait. All right, well, as you can see, I got a little bit done to this today. I just been bouncing around all kinds of places working on things. Working on the Blazer, working on this, working on the pool, working on a computer. I just been bouncing back and forth doing stuff all day. But this is where I'm at with this. So I got one more band board up here to put on, and then I'm going to take my trusses down, and about that knot probably is where they're going to sit. So it's going to be about 8 foot tall, which is plenty. All it is put the Blazer and maybe the riding tractor in there for mowing. That's where I'm at with that. Okay, we're back after a few days off from working on this. Had other things to take care of. Wait for my father-in-law to get down here. He's going to help me set some of these rafters here. More of a two-man job than just one person trying to do both ends at the same time. But I think I did a little more since I last left off with you guys. Got my header boards up there, or that's what I call them anyway. But anyways, so got some of this trimmed off. So like I said, we're gonna tie into these existing, and we're just gonna shoot them on down to that header board there, tie them in, and then we still gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the doors on the front here. That's why I've got this so open. But yeah, so waiting on him to come down, and we'll get a little bit of work done. As you can see, I got a mess here. I got crap everywhere, saws, all that stuff, but we're starting to make some progress here. So I'm kind of waiting on my batteries to charge on my DeWalt stuff because yeah, they went dead. But anyways, so we got these up. We got them figured how we wanted them. So I still got to get hangers for these. I got them toe-nailed in here, but I'm gonna put some hangers on them. And I'm gonna put some hangers over here once I'm ready to start setting this metal. This metal here is gonna go on the outside. That way I don't have to buy so much. So just gonna repurpose that. That's gonna go over here. So then realistically, I only have to buy metal for 2 sides in the roof. So I still gotta get 2x4s up there so I can set my metal on that. But yeah. So I started cutting these posts off. Still got this one, that one, and that one to do yet. But like I said, my batteries went dead. But that's the progress we're making. Step back here a little bit. So yeah, that's going to be plenty of room for the Blazer. And some other things, be much needed room for a lot of things really. So I'm going to start picking some of this mess up, and hopefully my batteries will be charged up enough I can whack the rest of those posts off. Now it's starting to look like something. Got everything cleaned up. Got my stuff charged up enough to get this post cut. So, not a whole lot much to do roof wise now. I got to get some 2x4s across the top there, so I got something to anchor my metal to, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to frame the front out to put my doors on. I'm not doing nothing fancy. I'm just going to put some swinging barn style type doors. No fancy garage door, nothing like that. Just something that I can open up and pull it in and out with. But yeah, walk around this side. So, like I said, yeah, I got to figure out how to frame that out there. A couple other things I got to do, but nothing major. So I can start looking at ordering my metal now that I got a better idea of what I'm going to need, especially for the roof. I didn't know exactly how long my overhang was going to be and that sort of stuff. So now I got an idea how long it is, so I know what I need to order. But yeah, so that's going to wrap it up tonight. This may be the end of this one. I don't know yet. Probably not. I don't know. But anyways, we'll wrap this up tonight. It's starting to get dark on me. It's time to get something to eat, and we'll be back at it soon. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of part 1 of the garage edition. Sorry, I'm all sweaty. I was mowing. So that'll wrap this one up, and we'll come back with part 2 of this as we keep doing this in phases. So until next time, guys, bass on.